Are you getting Disney Infinity?
No. I'm not into that.
Hey, that's great for, like, someone's kids, but, like, I just feel like... I guess if you're into the figure... I don't know. That doesn't appeal to me.
No.
So you heard about Indiana Jones? Sorry, hey, everybody. Disneyland news update.
Yeah.
Officially halt the cast here. Disneyland news update. Did you hear about Indiana Jones?
I did hear about it, and I heard about it by a Mike Chat Facebook. No, it was a Twitter update, and it was like, check out the new Mario. I'm like, what is it? And I clicked on it. It's a little 7-second video of the new one.
Yeah.
And I go, I wish I hadn't seen that because I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it would have blown my mind not knowing at all.
Yeah, because most people didn't.
I didn't know at all.
They did it the other day with no announcement, and so when people went, they were like, "Holy shit! Hey, I just got out, and the statue's eyes bled. What is going on?"
Yeah.
For those who don't know, without any announcement or closure, and I give them credit, they didn't close it.
No downtime.
With no downtime, no ride closures, no anything. All of a sudden, people, if you've never been on the Indiana Jones ride, you go in the beginning of it. The doors open up. Oh, you have chose wisely. The doors open up, and there's the giant head of the idol, and they tell you the whole ride as you're going in. Don't look at the eyes. Don't look at the eyes. Well, you go in, and what it is before, there's a crappy strobe light behind these eyes, and going off, and it goes, oh, you looked into the eyes, and then it catapults you into hell, basically.
Yeah, 1995, straight out of 1995.
Straight out of 95. Those eyes, those eyes always break.
Yeah.
So what they did, without telling anybody, is they do this crazy kind of projection, augmented reality kind of effect, where now you go in and it looks like the statue is like deteriorating in front of you, and the eyes are bleeding, and the thing is crumbling. No one expected it. They didn't tell anybody it was going to happen. And so people went on and seriously, like, people were posting on Twitter, like, all day. What the fuck? The statue, like, cried. What is going on? And so everyone made fun of it, like, no, that didn't. Like, because typically anything that happens at a Disneyland ride, when they change something, they close it for a week or longer. Mm-hmm. But they didn't close it at all. So I give them credit that they've got it down now. But anyway, so it just showed up. And yeah, I wish I hadn't seen it either, because there's like a chance, like, maybe I can see it this week, but I don't know.
I would have written that without knowing, and it would have.
Yeah. But anyway, so are you gonna do? They're doing like a special annual pass thing.
I might. Okay. Where you get, basically you don't need, like, Fast Pass. I think is completely shut down for everybody during like an hour long or 2 hour long period, and the only people that can go in the Fast Pass line are pass holders.
But as far as I know, I think they're staying open too.
Yeah. Like
a half hour later or something.
I think I heard that, because they have like certain times that are open, and one of them is like half an hour over.
Yeah.
The time.
So anyway, so that's cool. Anyway, all right, there you go, Disneyland update. I'm excited to see Indiana Jones stuff. But anyway, I was kind of like, man, if I had known.
Yeah.
But my ear's so close to everything that,
I know.
They changed the voice.
I heard it's not as good.
I saw some other recordings. It sucks.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Like, I'm always open to new things, whatever. And I think that projection thing is great, because that was always broken.
Yeah.
So do whatever. As far as I'm concerned, if it just makes it cooler, do it. And it's different every door you go in, apparently, and stuff like that. So that's awesome. Do it. But they changed the voice, and that voice is like so iconic for that. Yeah. And the current voice, you looked in my eyes. It's like, is this some teenager? Like, who? I think it's temporary. I have a feeling that they couldn't arrange it the way they wanted it.
They wanted to get it out of there.
That's not the first time. When they're setting things up, they use temporary voices. Mm-hmm. That's not the first time, because I remember being on Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you remember when they modified that ride and did all the stuff to that with Jack Sparrow and all that other stuff? On the way up the waterfall at the end, you know, what it is now is, you may not survive to pass this way. You know, it's like a voice. It was some guy literally going, well, I guess dead men do tell tales. Thanks for joining us, Pirates. I mean, it was a guy, and I think that was just because it was a temporary.
I hope so. I hope they get James Earl Jones again.
Was that James Earl Jones?
I think it was James Earl Jones. I think I read that.
Huh, I didn't know that. Anyway, all right, everybody. We did that. Yeah, we talked about that. Sorry for the indie spoilers.